Hey man, so I like doing a little video of what I'm sending out every time I send it, just so people know that it's working. Anyhow, here's the little micro that you'll be getting. Anyhow, what I'll do is I'll just do some line of sight showing you how it handles, and then I'll do some little bit of videoing in the goggles. Anyhow, and this is a couple of these batteries I'll send you. They're 500 milliamp. They're 2S 500 milliamp that I make. You don't get but probably 3 or 4 minutes of cruising around flight, but they're way fun. I mean, it's more agile with the batteries. So. Here she is. You see, now I got the rates turned up. Rates turned up where it'll do pretty quick little flips and stuff. All right, I'll come back and we'll do a little goggle FPV. All right. Next part will be in the goggles. And I will fly. I'm going to fly down, if you can see down through those trees. I'll fly back behind those trees, out the driveway, back behind. But anyhow, I'll show you what it doesn't even, when you're just using goggles, you can fly behind pretty good trees like that and not lose speed. So next part of the video will be through the goggles. So off that tiny little pack, let me set this down where I can. So off that tiny little pack right there, I got probably a little over a minute of flying line of sight, just doing some little stunts and stuff. And then got like 345 flying fairly aggressive FPV. So I would say on these little packs, you can safely do 4.5 minutes easy. So I would set your timer on your Tyrannus for 4.5 minutes and do a countdown. Once you hit 4 minutes, do a countdown, and you'll be able to fly that all day long. So you can put a heavier battery on it, like a 650, but it starts kind of getting boaty feeling, you know, it starts bulldozing a little bit. But anyhow, it's not dude, it's a badass one, little one to fly. It's a LowRider for sure. You won't see me, I haven't seen anybody build a 200 milliwatt VTX LowRider yet, so but me. So you'll have it. You'll have the only one now, since this was the only one I've built. So congrats, dude. Have fun. Hey, last thing I need to show you here. Okay, to bind this to your Tyrannus, if you look where it says Flex RC across the top, right at the top of this C, right here, if you're reading it like a book, right at the very top of the C, I don't think I can get in there, but right here at the top of this C, the button is right in there. And if you take something, you know, some little sharp point, you know, that you can feel with, you feel right at the top of that C, and you'll feel the bind button. Anyhow, I'll show you on the on where that receiver is sitting in there. The receiver is sitting in there like this. Try getting where that gives a better picture of it. The receiver setting in there just like this one is. Anyhow, the bind button is right here, is right there on the receiver. So in here, go in right there. You can barely see it right there. I'm pointing at it. So at the top of the C, I wouldn't take this top plate off, because the way I have this camera sealed, you can, but you'll have to, I would take the X-Acto if you're going to take and loosen that, because I'll liquid tape everything. So if you were to crash in a water puddle and something, it won't hurt. But you can bind by just touching right in there. You can feel the button to press.